Truth be told, I don't know how to help you. You said you wanted to see me and I came. Sijui nini inakusumbua, or did you not have enough of me? Nirudi? Okay.
Who do you have
I'm
enough?
not a fool. You lied me. This thing will take less than 2 years, right? Now you are with that Muzungu for 7 years and he's still not dead. Villa in a
Who sent that message? So the guy is
you
crazy.
are
Who's this?
Listen, you are stressing me, please. Why don't you wait and know I'm doing all this for you. This man will be dead soon na kila kitu kitakuwa chetu. Ni pesa sikupei ama that's Kiswahili showing.
Well, what you mean that?
I don't need money. I need my wife back. Our son has lived for 7 years without a mother. You are there with the Muzungu hadi ukamzalia.
What's wrong? Hey.
As we speak, you are telling me you are pregnant for me. What if the baby is Muzungu's again?
So that baby is not mine? Hey.
No, it is. You know,
this baby is not mine.
You know it is yours.
No, but I see the messages.
You know
this man will be dead by the end of the year. He knows he is diabetic. We are injecting him with mercury molecules instead of insulin.
But what
so I came every week, you fuck me, then you are here calling me fake. You even dare touch my asshole with your dick. Then you talk stupidly like that. Sikupei tena. I'm not interested in sex. Mimi nataka bibi yangu. Kwanza siku hizi uko mtaro sana. Kwani huyo mzungu akona dick kubwa aje? Listen, sina time for jokes. It's either you come back to me or you see fire together with your dad. Good morning. Hata mimi nataka gari.
Wewe kuma.
Let me explain.
Wewe nitakuwa mzungu no jinga. No. I give him money, I take you from street.
No, they're all lies.
And you what the fuck, you know, it's nothing, you know, like 𝐢𝐭'𝐬, no.
So in my advocate's letter, why don't you just respond and state the details that you're giving me and say that you're willing to come to court as a witness?
Of course I am willing, if it ever comes to that. But from this, you are still following some other processes and not going to the court of law directly.
No.
Prefer she go to the court?
Yes.
You and Faith, because as Wakili has said, you are the one who was involved in the transfer from Michael to Faith. Due process has not been followed. Why are you fearing for us to go to court and the court can determine all this?
I'm very okay.
Even the land that you have in your name. In 𝐈𝐭'𝐬?
Land in my name?
Yes, you're okay with that?
I don't have a land in my name.
You do. You're okay with... Yes, I've done the searches.
Nothing of that matter.
Even by 𝐭𝐭'𝐬.
So that's why you keep on protecting the whole thing? Because
yes.
Love that you show me. Yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me. I cannot deny.
So my attention was brought to a demand letter that you, Madam Isabella, issued to me as an individual, not even the firm that I represent anymore, demanding that I should come and clear and tell you what I told you before about how I facilitated the transfer of land from Faith Wambui to her father, Boniface Kerima, right?
Yes.
So my question is, from our previous meeting, what point didn't you get exactly? Because I think I made it very clear that we followed all the due procedure and everything was done in accordance with the law of the land. So why again am I getting letters about the same issue? Good.
You did respond, Wakili, but we have some misrepresentation somewhere. Kuna forgery. How I surrendered the title to your law firm, I still don't understand to date. Na kwa hiyo barua, we have asked you to explain the circumstances, how you got the title from me, and how that signature, my signature, was in that letter and that email.
Now, your signature being appended on a document that authorized the transfer of land, that we already established that there was an imposter in the process, right?
Yes.
That being taken care of does not still change the fact that with the register of land, the land belonged to Faith Omboi, right? According to the records.
Yes, according to the records, yes.
Now, how again am I the one who is on the wrong on this one?
But Wakili, I know you understand that the title can be cancelled at any time.
Yes, it can.
If the court is in a position to determine that there was misrepresentation of facts, there was fraud, and in this case there was fraud.
Yes.
Remember, my signature was not rightfully annexed there. I didn't attest to that document. And that's why I did the letter to you individually as the advocate who commissioned the document. Because as a commissioner for oaths, yes, I should be present. Nobody else should.
Let me stop you right there.
Yes.
First of all, your signature on the document that authorized the transfer of land was not oversworn by me.
Yes.
It was oversworn by Kariuki's firm, not me.
But also,
Mine,
you drafted the transfer documents.
yes, from Faith to Boniface.
You know, transfer of land is a series of procedures.
Of course.
And if you're involved in any of the stages, then you're supposed to come in as a witness.
Well, then, as we left this discussion last time, you were supposed to take it up legally and maybe call us to appear in court and just set the record straight.
So in my advocate's letter, why don't you just respond and state the details that you're giving me and say that you're willing to come to court as a witness?
Of course I am willing, if it ever comes to that. But from this, you are still following some other processes and not going to the court of law directly.
No,
so
no,
you
no.
prefer she go to the court?
Yes.
Madam Isabella,
Yes.
why would you send emails and calls in my office that I took part in fraudulent by taking the things that I never took part in? That's defamation, straight defamation.
You may term it like so, but it is not.
What is 7 acres of land that I would steal? I'm a rich person. I have a lot of acreages and ranches.
I know, Wakili, but why can't you let the rightful person who is supposed to own the 7 acres of land to own that property?
I think we should meet in court.
Because you and Faith, because as Wakili has said, you are the one who was involved in the transfer from Michael to Faith. Due process has not been followed. Why are you fearing for us to go to court and the court can determine all this?
Okay, Madam Isabella, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Did you follow up and maybe get to the bottom of this matter as to how the land got transferred from Mike's family to Faith?
I have.
And was it correctly done?
No. Even your senior here advised me to go to court.
And he's the one, and his law firm is the one that was.
Yes, yes.
Then I think that's exactly what you should do.
No, in the process of getting justice, you don't leave any tables unturned. You have to turn all the tables.
No.
We have to find out the truth. We have to look at the initial stage to the last stage, up to when the title deed came out.
Na ukuwe makini sana. Hii mambo itakupeleka kotini. Na ukienda kotini, najua utalose. You can't handle my court cases.
Don't threaten me.
I'm not threatening. It's what it is.
Don't threaten me.
Nitaweka 1,050,000.
So now you're talking on camera that you're going to bribe.
Not bribing.
Corrupt. The same corruption you've used at the registry. You think you'll use it in court? Utaweka wapi hiyo 50 million?
Utaekelea pesa na utalipa hasara. Utalipa hasara wewe.
It's okay. If we lose, I and Michael lose. If we lose, we will pay for the costs. We will. But if you lose, Can you imagine the reputation of your law firm?
No.
Can you imagine how, and I can tell you have practiced law for some time, can you tell the effects still come on you? Achana na maneno ya Faith.
You're joking. No way I can lose. You will lose and pay handsomely.
Okay.
Get it from me.
No.
Enough of this strength measuring contest between you two on who is going to lose and who is going to win. I think the person who is going to win is the person who is doing the right
Who's
thing.
the right thing, yes.
Yeah, and Wakili, if you know your firm did follow the due process of the law, I don't think you will be needing the money you're talking about in the court of law.
I'm saying that because I'm sure she will definitely lose and she'll pay me a lot of money. So, there it.
No.
Maybe she has the
I would let me advise you as advocates. I know a little bit of law through my project management, and I've also done a diploma in law. Just respond to the letter. Or both of you are not threatened. Just respond to the letter. If you feel that you did the right thing, stick to it. I'll go to court. Michael will also appear in court. Let us indicate to court the way you think you took the process. It's okay. Fine. I will also submit. Then the court can make its own decision. But whatever Wakili Kariuki you are doing and how you have assisted Faith, it is very wrong. It is not good. And you have the will, which you have refused to produce.
Wakili, if the accusations being leveled against you are true, then you more than anybody knows how this will end.
Nothing is true. Nothing is true of what she's talking about. Now, what I'm saying, tupatane kotini, jaji ataamua, and I'm warning you, you'll lose and pay a lot of money. So, you better be careful.
I am willing to.
Appoint Mr. Wakili. Let me ask you, from the document that I received, it shows that your firm witnessed the process of transferring land from Michael's family to Faith. That's correct?
Yes, correct.
You foresaw that process.
Yes.
So that means that you are the one who facilitated the transfer of land from Michael's family to Faith. Now that we have out of the way, right? Now me getting involved in this case only meant that I facilitated transfer of land from Faith to the father Boniface. So you see how far I am from the scandal, if I may call it that.
Are you trying to exclude yourself from this conversation?
I'm not excluding myself from the conversation. I'm part of the conversation.
Did you follow the procedure?
Yes, that I have said, and I'll repeat it, and I'll defend myself and my family in the court of law.
I can see where you are heading to. Do you know you gave him a lot of pressure?
He told you that?
Yes. From his personal voice, he told me. He doesn't care about the kid you have with him. Na aligonjeka labda wewe ulifanya fariki na accident juu mawazo mingi kumpea pressure mingi sana.
He told you he didn't care?
Yeah, he didn't.
Then he did the opposite because he cared a lot. Number two, who is feeding you all this?
I know information about him. I was close to him.
The problem is the problem is the person who gave that information is not here. Mzee is not here. He's the only one who would say it. So I don't trust you. And I know you are saying that to intimidate me, and you will not, Mr. Kariuki. You are not intimidating me whatsoever. This one, we are going to court. Whether Baba Faith has a title deed, has a legit title deed according to him, if there was any degree of any illegality, that title can be cancelled at any time, and the land is going to revert to the owner.
Mr. Samaritan, you see why always when we come here to talk about this parcel of land, it always ends up getting personal and individuals throwing insults and all that against each other. This is why I keep insisting that the law will set this record straight.
Yes.
Yes, and like I said, my firm is reputable, and we are ready to defend our stance on this anywhere, any court of law. we shall come and we will defend ourselves, because
Very well.
if it goes like this may tarnish the reputation of our company, which we wouldn't like. We are a company who believe in integrity and we do everything in accordance with the law.
You told me that you feel like lawyer Kariuki is trying to play like mchezo wa paka na panya.
Yes.
What is the meaning of that statement? Because he's here, you can face him and tell him the truth.
Mr. Kariuki knows very well how mzee was and what was in the will. Maybe aliona yeye hajaachiwa what he thought. And now he wants to play safe with Faith. So they're joining hands with Faith to get everything from Michael. And they are succeeding. They're succeeding. And now when you're getting it personal, you actually did not respect mzee at all. And Michael will be very surprised to hear you utter some of those words. Because number one, Michael is disputing the will. Number two, as a lawyer, you have your due diligence, and you should also adhere to what the laws and procedures say. Number three, you're being fueled by Faith and her money. And I can see you've practiced long enough. And you're here threatening me. No.
You see, Madam Isabella.
Yes.
My advocate company has dealt with a lot of court cases. Bigger than you can think. So, instead of defaming my company, it's better we face the law and we see what you'll get from it.
It's okay.
I'm warning you.
So my demand is, can we revert the title to the original owner? Actually, I think we only have a few days remaining, failure to which then we go to court. I am okay with that. And I'm not intimidated whatsoever.
We face the court.
Yes, I'm okay.
But
Are you sure, Wakili Kariuki, that you want to take this to court?
yes, I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
take it to court because I'm clean.
Perhaps you're not understanding this lady. What this lady is saying. She's saying that.
Siwezi.
Okay.
Siwezi. Tupatane koti
My request, Samaritan, was,
Yes.
Wakili, although you have your own advocate-client privileged relationship, some of these things now have come to limelight. Why can't you call Michael, Faith, yourself as the advocate, and my letters, read out the will for them as the family, and comply? The lands have not gone to other third parties. Nimefanya search zote. They are under Michael and Faith.
So, my word is, and I've told you several times, let this matter be handled, because I'm telling you many times. So
You're okay with that?
I'm very okay.
Even
with
the
that.
land that you have in your name,
Land
in 𝐶𝐿𝐶𝐒𝐒?
land in my name.
yes, you're okay with
I
that?
don't have a land in my name.
You do. You're
Which
okay
one?
with?
done your research?
Yes, I've done the searches.
Nothing of that matter.
Even
It was owned by whom?
by 𝐾𝐈𝐒.
So that's why you keep on protecting the whole thing. Because
Yes.
you don't-
I'm protecting nothing. I'm clean.
Is there a land that you own at 𝐶𝐿𝐶𝐒 that was owned by the Velasquez family?
Nope.
He does. There are apartments here in Pangani.
You have the letters?
I have the searches. I've
Okay,
done them.
bring
I will
them on.
produce them in court. That's
Bring
why I
them,
want you
bring-
to comply. If you don't respond to the demand letter, that is the evidence I will produce in court. And I won't even talk more. Let us meet in court because I have all the evidence.
Love that you show me, yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.